Hey up peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Trash, just checking it's recording. Welcome back. It's I forgot what it is, Final Fantasy 14 part 250. Bloody hell. It's too early in the morning. Right, don't matter what time of day it is for me, is it? Brain like a sieve. Right, we just finished that. Oh yeah, that delve, didn't we? So move the mic and you might be able to hear me. What do you mean? Oh, piss off. Just a joke. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of history learned, not lived. The legend of Tuna and her exploits has been told countless times over the centuries, yet as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have brought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone, and though it too will change in time, I swear to you we shall do our best to preserve your story. I thought they were doing karaoke then. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying we could never misspeak of your heroism. Perish the thought, so long as we are here, there are none among the Vills who will not know of all you have done in Northrant. Oh, waffle, waffle, waffle. Praise the high and mighty Albert. Let me just say thank you and I'm done with it. Except we have learned naught of the Ascians. The insight we gained into their kill made our trip worthwhile. Before we return, there is a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbow. Might I trouble you to come with me? Okay. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. Speak with Runar in Slitherbow. Do you think I can fly there? Dunno, we'll have a look. Get on the old dragon. Right, here we are. Screen's a bit dim today, it's a bit bright outside. How are we all doing on this beautiful Friday morning? It's cracker out there, isn't it? Albert, it's good to see you. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. I'll save a place for you. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't Please, I insist, it will only take a minute. My apologies, Albert. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed, but perhaps only for a bit. I say work, but it is rather more a chore. I must clean my chambers here from top to bottom. If you'd be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Asgeir, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. Where are we going? In here, is it? Ah. A broom for Master Matoya. Can't imagine why she would need such a thing. What she want next? A bucket and some water and a mop. Yeah, we found it for you, don't worry. Here you go, have a broom. Well worn good, this would prove difficult otherwise. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right, anyway, it is time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. Code. Got stuff to do. You don't also think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping itself, or rather it will be. Blah 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 blah. In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need you to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I will dearly miss this place, these people. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, the stew is ready. Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. Everything is fine, I assure you. It's been a long day is all. I see. Should have a brew, mate. Cheers, peeps. Y'shtola, thank goodness you're still here. Alfie, I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every ilm of Norvrant in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. He played right into his hands. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. But there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Ascian ploy, yes? They've commandeered corpses before and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is in all likelihood Slitherbough. Alice, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest. I believe we're about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be warrior of light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert will hunt down and slay a nearby Sin Eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Rain are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of Woven Oath. Then that is where we'll start our search. I'm just wondering then, because he's took over Ardbert's dead body, old Elidibus, but he wouldn't know about the ghost, would he? Or would he? Could he see the ghost? Or was it only Albert? The ghost of Ardbert, I mean. So that's the way to catch him out, innit? Because obviously the ghost would have said things that Elidibus won't know about. A warm bowl of stew will be waiting your return. Look forward to it. Right. Where are we going? Up that way somewhere. Get the old dragon. Hey, Thancred and Irene.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
You can't say, oh, he's here. Our quarry has come.
It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it? But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks. Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Albert, don't trust him. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. Well, we'll go with that one. I don't know how it work out. Probably wrong one.
Very well.
Mm.
Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive. Yes, it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emet-Selch's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Don't trust him.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selch's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emet-Selch. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any.
Here's a thought, though, because he was in Xenos's body, and Xenos ousted him and took back over his body. Albert's got Ardbert's spirit inside him, joined with his. Could they do the same to Ardbert? Kick out Elidibus and put Ardbert back in? That'd be an answer.
I have my duty.
Or am I totally wrong? I have my duty.
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emet Selch came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emet Selch's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
If there's aught to be learned, I want to know, for want of a better option, as long as you don't make me do any more chores. If there's aught to be learned, I want to know.
A man after my own heart.
Oh, he's not after your heart, love.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to
matron.
the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
How are you going to get back down there? Oh, we can fast travel, can't we? I was going to say we ain't got a whale. Oh, what we got? Nah. Spell speed, nope. Critical hit and spell speed, nope. Spell speed, direct hit rate. Take the money. Show me the money. Right, Ishtola. Fending, slaying, aiming. Be that one, won't it? Aiming, healing, casting. Be aiming. Alfio's the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. Speak with Tall Shath at first. Ooh, beg your pudding. Oh, we're doing on time anyway. Oh, we're only halfway through. I have said. What was that? What happened then? Something out of the corner of my eye in the corner of the picture. Was it somebody driving off on a motorbike, looked like? Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. Ruins which you're kind of yet to explore, I see. I know of one such place. I'm afraid we can spare none to guide you there. What circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for our own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. Band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. Seems a fitting payment, does it not? Yes, yes, whatever. One good turn and all that. Yeah, that'll do. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Claiming the stores it is then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. Yeah, okay. We'll have to care not to draw their attention, shall we? Where are we going then? Oh, over there. Let's get on the old dragon. Can he fly here? Oh yeah, that'll do. Flying underwater. Do 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 do. Okay, where to now? Down this way, I think. No, not interested in a fate. Down there. Okay, we'll get off him. How do you go down? No, can't swim round it, so how do you get over it then? Looks like you gotta go that way. Oh shit. He's not going to get over there, is he? How high can you go? Go this way. Struggling to see a picture. You probably see me squinting. Right, round here then. Right, there's a way through apparently, somewhere around here. Aha. Must be right track. There's Alfie. There's Alice. There's Ishtola. Well, why don't you pick it up, Thancred? Where's the other one? Okay. Nothing around here. Let's zoom in the map a bit. Could be in that one there, which means I've got to get past that thing. There's something up there. Nope. Brilliant. Are those them? Yep. Liver and onions for tea. Nice thick gravy, maybe a bit of bacon thrown in. Lovely. Bit of mashed potatoes and peas. Perhaps you've reduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Collusion storehouses as well as those of the Ondo, oranges, pumpkins and wheat. We can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Torsharth. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspenders. Right, not going to mess about. Do. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Relieved to see you unspeared. Invisible livers, lot. Our precious livers, I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Kalusia in the Founder's floor. Tell me, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumours I've heard concerning a rash of thefts from Collusion warehouses. The perpetrators entering the dead of night and are gone before anyone's released what's happened. The Ulmorian army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so far is that the quarry is of the sea. The true question then is, what do we mean to do about it? Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We've seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in the light of the knowledge that they've been stockpiling resources, it's clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army and take revenge upon the Finless. So. Oh, the old Atlantis versus Earth land dwellers. If they're planning to wage war, that changes matters. Indeed, I doubt that this can be resolved without violence. Perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason. I'd rather not risk your people. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes, once you reach its depth, go deeper still, you will see a monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lie deep... God, he's him and his bloody flowery language. If what we seek lies deeper, still beyond Amarat, I would call upon the assistance of another. Right, what was it? Pot of aiming, wasn't it, that one? Complete. And we've still got a bit of time. First things first. Inventory. Coffer of aiming. Use. Ring of aiming, wristband of aiming, choker of aiming. Right. Get rid of that. Armory, chest and character. Right, earrings of aiming. What's that one? That does 94, 97, 65 and 93. Definitely. Put that on. And take off the manner of that one. Rings. No choker this time. 94, 97. Oh, most definitely. Equip. Begin, then it was an armlet, wasn't it? Wristband. Ring. 94, 97, 93, so swap it with that one. That is it then, isn't it? Right, speak with Orangery. What's he got? Heaven's Eye 8. Oh, adds 24. Bloody hell, how much is that going to cost to fit that? Our course has been decided. To pursue it, we must beseech the aid of a friend. Speak of Bismarck. Calling on Bismarck again. Right, we've got good as Sullen, have we? Closest one. Fort Jobby. Oh, I never checked. Is there a materia guy in here? Merchant Amanda Gemstone. Repairs. No. Okay. Couple of time. Yeah, I think might just get to that new place and then that'll be it till tomorrow. See how long all this takes and how much waffle goes on. Where are they? Ah. You weren't there a second ago. Right, Orangery, what we doing? Gonna call on the whale. From here we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I shall proceed on foot. I bet you won't. It's an island. Why do you think it's called an island? Duh. Oh, okay, yeah, he walks on water. Just so, the water will be as glass beneath my feet. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Would be a pity if you drowned. Oh, come on, let's get on with this. Is what I meant about all this chatting. Just call the whale. Or ask us to meet you out there. He's done it. Incredible. I'm going to take the piss out of him now. The technique requires the purest focus. Was lacking. I went so far as to deal with the faith, and with their aid my efforts finally met with success. I know not why I cannot repeat it. Thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end. Perhaps you're tired? Uh-oh. It's their bodies. Dizzy spell. Thankfully we have an alternative, a wonderful little invention. I'm certain you'll agree. It's called a boat. Why didn't they just take that in the first place? Is it their bodies then back in the thing? I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbours, I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps, I will be your guide. Your kindness is boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, I would ask a favour. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them and I will take you below. With all haste it shall be done. It doesn't hurt that he's got grass and trees growing all over him as well. Yeah, waffle, waffle. Come on, just clean him up. Albert and I are more than capable of it. Albert. Oh, me again, is it? With the Kojin's blessed, we'll have it done in minutes, moments. I'm in your debt. Yeah, just remember that, pal. Remove the tenacious barnacles. Okay. One. Right, there's one above me, weren't they, somewhere? There we are. Final one. Get back up somehow. How do we do that here? No. Here? You know what? I can't be arsed. Your efforts are sincerely appreciated. I'll inform Bismarck. Yeah, just in time. We'll probably just get down there. Did I finish my tea? Yeah, bugger. Drop left. Much better, thank you, little neighbours. I remember a long time ago another did this favour for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy I stirred, but he was not afraid. He asked me what was wrong. I told him the creatures clinging to my belly, and he drove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace away from people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. I remembered him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day and many days since. But the light fades, the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs. Together we fly, and I am here, I am awake. Feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If you are willing to learn, I would gladly teach you the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it's time I granted you your request. First I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. This island was named after a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation, or shall we all stand about? Wait for him. Yeah. Indeed there was, but it had no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you soon. Fine, later then. Karaoke again. Don't you want me, baby? It requires time to, might I suggest a short respite? Come on. So I'm just flicking. Oh. Yes, Mom. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the Split Hull. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realises she struck a nerve, she remembers. By God, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. Bloody hell. Can't we just get on with it? Might as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our knees to give out. We've got no beers. To hear us, but you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Your countenance belies your words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show I'm here under protest. But I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Oh, we're going fishing, are we? Oh, hang on, someone quickly. It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from Crystarium and barely escaped with my life. I suppose we might have predicted this. So much for having a rest. You mean you'll help? Thank you. Nightshade is the local band of outlaws. Right, that is where we're going to save it. So, thanks for your views, always appreciated, as I keep on telling you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and pass the message. It's free. Anyway, till next time, peeps, I'll see you.